NERDSoul.
Bro, I am shocked
like,
that there
it's
are
crazy.
not a bunch of independent filmmakers out there with their gear just getting footage.
Oh, just the empty street footage.
Oh man, because you got to pay a pretty penny for that stuff on Shutterstock and on Adobe.
Yeah.
And I'm
somebody mentioned kind of architecture photography or building photography of the city around LA, because they're like, there's nobody out in the streets. This is the perfect time to get the picture of this building or that building, because it's like nobody out there.
Yeah, but you got to dress like Walter White in Breaking Bad to do it.
Just like stay in the car, don't get out of the car. Just like roll the window down, like just like enough to get the lens and be like, all right, we out. Just,
like serious, man.
But yeah, you're right. To get, this would be an awesome time to get that,
driving footage,
LA footage, because you're
especially for them
never going to get the money to shut down an LA street.
Right,
ever.
Right. That is exactly it. Like, if you've always wanted to make a horror movie, I'm gonna go make a horror movie and stuff like that. But it's like, how do I get empty streets? But you know what place ain't exactly empty? And I had to call up some of my people.
Florida spring break?
Nah. CV stupid 19-year-olds, huh?
Oh man.
But yeah, no. The play, it ain't popping, but it ain't dead. And we're talking Watts. Watts and Compton. We got people walking all over the place going, hey girl, no, I ain't touching you. The thing that I didn't consider when it came to this lockdown that was kind of surreal for me were people with pets that aren't homebound. I see a lot of dog walking. Whole lot of people walking their dogs. I'm like, I didn't think about that. Because, you ain't keeping Buck the St. Bernard in the yard. You're not keeping him in the house.
Yeah. So, I have seen a lot of dog walking going on. But I guess, they're like, hey, take the dog out, pee or something, and then come back straight into the house. And then
it's like light pollution. It's the same amount of dog walking that always was. Because people didn't go, oh yeah, we on lockdown, I'm gonna go buy a dog. Maybe an emotional support ostrich or something. But but yeah, they're not gonna be like, I'm gonna go get a pay. You didn't see that craze where people were like, oh, emotional support animals come with me everywhere. I'm gonna get a gator. Man, I love Florida.
Man, LA is on some other stuff with LA just be letting people bring animals anywhere.
Yeah.
And I've been in a couple restaurants and I've been like, yeah, this isn't cool. Animals are great in an animal's place.
Yes. Well, for me,
animals are real sweet.
It always comes down to me. It always comes down for me, what animal and where. If I'm at a restaurant and somebody's got a snake, I don't care. I really don't.
It's still weird, but
it's weird, but it's a snake. It's not like it's gonna be chasing somebody. It's just like,
You never know. It might be a killer snake.
You know what? All
like
right. You want to know what my thing with reptiles are? They are cold-blooded. They want to be warm. So if a dude at Denny's at 2:00 in the morning has a snake around his neck and I am more than 7 feet away, I don't care. Because in order for the snake to come get me, it's got to get cold.
Yeah, that's true.
I know myself, I got a hard enough time getting out of bed in the morning. It's like it's warm here. I know I got to go to the bathroom, but I'm going to wait until the last possible second before I get out from under these covers. That's what reptiles are like. I know it's been a while since, huh?
The last possible second.
I know it's been a while since you've had that privilege because you got a kid, but and you don't get to stay in bed when you got a kid because they're like, Daddy, wake up! I think I heard the sun coming up. I get that.
Hey, did you know it's morning time?
Morning time. Yes. Cereal? Can I have cereal? Cereal time, Dad.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
And hey, you know what? Mine is almost graduated from college, so I'm on the other side.
So you're fine.
Yeah, I'm on the other side of that, and she doesn't plan on having kids. So I won't have to worry about granddad, get up, cereal, granddad, cereal. I'm like, there's a ladder. It's on top of the freezer. Go.
There's a ladder. It's on top of the freezer.
You're laughing now. Wait 3 years, bro.
All you hear is like stuff falling all over the place. It's like whatever.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? If I clean it up now, I clean it up now. If I don't, it'll be there when I wake up. So
It'll be all right.
yeah, exactly. Like, wait, are they screaming? I don't hear any blood screams. So they
Any blood screams.
and when you know this from being a parent. There are different screams when your kid does something, like let's say your kid falls. There's the I'm shocked and embarrassed scream, and there's a I might have to go to the doctor scream, and they're two different kinds.
Wow.
And and
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, because when you're a new parent, you can't tell the screams apart. So every scream is like, no. But by the time your kid starts to walk, it's like, wait. All right, cool. Yeah, he's just embarrassed.
There's just like I bumped my butt a little bit, but I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm just screaming to see if you're paying attention. That's all. Just, okay, you still care. I'm cool.
All right, you saw me. All right, cool.
All right, yeah.
Understood.
So, yeah. But the blood screams, those are the ones that you got to worry about. If they bleeding, if they gonna get a big knot on their head from all those knots that I know I had growing up. Those are the ones you got to worry about. So yeah, you're just laying in bed. It's like, it ain't a blood scream. He ain't got a knot on his head. I just heard and I didn't hear any broken glass. He go. Of course, I'm only saying this because I know you're wearing the headphones, so Lady Lisa can't hear me, and I'm not getting you in trouble. Yeah. So,
yeah, well, on the replay. But.
No, but honestly, no. I know Lady Lisa know exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
Just, mommy, are you bleeding? No. All right.
You're all right.
Play with your toys. Yeah, play with your toys. You good? You good? I know you exist.
I know you exist.
Well, kids have no object permanency. So it's like if mommy ain't looking, mommy might not know I'm here. So it's like, you got to look at the kid. I know you're there. I see you.
I see
you, bro. You good? Boom. Yes, you are a sentient being.
Because NERDSoul Light will come and like pull my. He'll be like, okay.
Yeah, see?
Just making sure you're looking at me.
Yeah, exactly. Just, we good, Dad? Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, you still my father. Yeah, all right. Cool.
I'm looking right at you. I got you.
All right, cool. But yeah, but trust me, man, there's going to be the time where it's going to be nothing but daddy, look at what I can do. Yeah. And at that point, you got to get some toy eyes, man. You're going to have to get some toy eyes. Just, right there, Who knows? But, maybe you'll be successful enough to get a real doll that looks like him. Just prop it up where he can see. Maybe program it with Alexa or something like that. Alexa, babysitting mode. Good job, son. Good job.
I like put on the glasses with the eyeballs.
Exactly. Good job, son. Love you, boy.
Record a whole bunch of those and then just record a whole bunch of them. Pull the cord.
You did not just speak.
I love you, son.
Says, I love you, son.
Good job.
The dad says, I am proud of you.
But on my side, for the lockdown, for most of it, I've been cool. I've been able to be at home.
Bro, you were telecommuting to work regularly, and you're live casting every day. You're doing the whole only one hero can stay. Your normal shows, your interviews. I don't even know if this is different for you.
I don't have to fight traffic anymore, so that's cool. Gas has lasted a lot longer because I'm not really going anywhere, so that's great. And then, trying to get this Corona check, you know what I'm saying? Get my Corona money.
Ain't we all?
Get my Corona money. Check. Where that Corona check at?
I got a couple of blackjack tables looking for investments.
Even, even though sometimes I'm like, hold up. Matter of fact, this is a good thing to in the show off for.
All right.
I think it's interesting that people that don't pay taxes are the first in line for tax money.
Yes, absolutely.
It's interesting to me.
Now, it all see. It sounds like you're lumping them all in the same category.
See, because I feel like you need to put in on this to get some of this. See, because there's a certain air of boastfulness, of pride around not paying taxes, and being able to I want to pay as little taxes as possible. Or I don't want to pay taxes if I build here or build there. But then the second times get rough. You're lining up for the biggest portion of tax money.
All right, I
thought was interesting. No,
I thought this show was about to get ugly for a minute.
I'll throw in one more thing. I think it's interesting that the group that says, "Oh well, you should have 3 to 6 months savings. You should have you should have 6 months to a year savings. This is all your fault." Remember, just a short time ago, we had the government shut down, and there were people saying, "Oh well, you should have savings."
Oh yeah, you should have. Okay.
Somehow, these same people, after 2 weeks, are saying, "Hey, can we get some tax dollars?"
Bro,
now
2 weeks? Now
I don't know about pot calling kettles black, but I'm just saying.
Well, number
one,
it
just seems weird to me.
Hey, I'm just saying nobody knows black better, and I am gonna say this this show is about to get ugly for a minute, because when you were talking about people not paying taxes waiting in line, I thought you were talking about Twan and the bros around the way. I didn't realize you were talking about them landlords that are going, but this is my income. Yeah. How do you know? No. I'm like, yeah, we know.
How will I make it?
But bro, yeah. All right. Again, it's a good thing that we on this shelter in place thing, because I known you were bringing up that, I would have saved the Nicolas Cage clip, because that's what I was like when I heard about that $1.2 trillion bailout on Wall Street. I'm like,
because there's been there's 3 sets of money, I believe. There's 8.3 billion that was given to Asian small business. Mm-hmm. Then there was 1.2 trillion that's going to I guess big business, and then a little bit of money for the people,
and then $1,200.
$1,200 for you. And then total. When you look at they're like I don't know what, like, trying to remember the number, but say $500 billion for big business, and then somehow hospitals get 130 billion. I'm like, hold up, what? But don't the people don't you need to, because the people that's supposed to be doing the fixing people, people that fix people with this, they need the money because they ain't got no gloves. They ain't got no gloves. They ain't got no masks. They what?
Man, again, one of the reasons I do so many family-friendly shows and I talk about games and fiction and sci-fi and fantasy is so I don't get on these tears.
Wouldn't another world be awesome?
There's a place for us in the future, brah.
Somewhere.
See, you, me, we're on the ship to Antares. Antares 4 is waiting for us. We'll be partying with the Pleiades. It'll be cool. Because awesome. I'm just sitting up going, aren't y'all the same crusty, shriveled, Reagan sucking white dudes that are saying, How are we going to pay for health care? How are we going to pay for college forgiveness? They knew what they were doing when if you going to take out a loan,
how are we going to pay for
back.
reparations?
How are we going to pay reparations? How are we going to say, oh, I'm sorry for what our ancestors did to yours, making it impossible for you to own a home or business? How are we going to pay for all that? And then the microsecond, okay, the picos, the flash cannot move fast enough to freaking catch up with these people, just making it rain all over Wall Street. The moment they go, oh, our stocks are in problems. My great grandkids won't be able to afford those Nike shoes they might want. Oh no, we gotta bail out Wall Street. I'm like, you know what?
We're like, hold up again.
Right?
Like, what about the last time?
And I'm just going, y'all are talking about personal responsibility. You know, why don't you go to school and learn a trade? Why don't you? And I'm
you know what? the when they came around this time, the federal government should have been like any solid, well-known black dad. Because he ain't gonna let you forget. He ain't gonna let you forget about the last time you borrowed money. A black dad honestly, gonna be like, he'll be like, you asking for money again?
See, the only reference
didn't I give you money last time?
Yeah, only reference to a black dad I got still fits with your metaphor is Kratos from freaking it's Kratos from God of War 4. You know, Wall Street coming up. No, I need a bailout. Boy, go over there. Shut up, boy. You're doing it wrong, boy.
Didn't I lend you money last year? It's like, but I need some more. But what you do with that money?
Right.
Remember, I sat you down and had a conversation about personal responsibility and savings and everything, and I gave you a large chunk of money, all for you.
They should be like, they're acting like Lakeith Stanfield and Sorry to Bother You. Like, you know, hey, government, I need, I know I'm trying to get rent to you and everything, but you're just trying to hold on to it for your family. It's like, dude, I'm your uncle.
Nephew.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
and that movie took a turn. Yo, if you haven't seen Sorry to Bother You, let me warn you, everything's going to be cool for about 40 minutes or so.
I would go as far as to say 20.
Oh,
okay. 20 minutes.
Because when he goes to the room and he opens up the door, things change.
That's where you went. That's where it went weird for you.
Well, see, everything else was like, okay, capitalism and kind of that kind of stuff. I'm like, okay, cool.
It wasn't that for me, because it was as soon as I heard Justin Bieber coming out of Danny Glover, I'm like, all right, let me take a look at this. I can't watch The Color Purple the same way. And then and I'm like, okay. And that kind of laid the whole thing, because you know, I don't really like getting political, but I am not a fan of capitalism as it's been practiced since the 1980s. Okay, I'm not.
Well, because they're not. It would be cool. Here's the problem with capitalism at its current state. It's similar to the problems that I have with a lot of stories and writers therein. Unless sometimes studios make people change stuff. I know there's studio notes, there's show notes and studio notes. I understand. But you need to follow your own rules. Okay. If you set up rules in your world where this person gets hurt, if they do this, in season 4, when they do it, they gotta get hurt. Because if they don't, we're gonna be like, but remember in season 2 when you did so capitalism, cool. But then you can't say you're too big to fail. Because your rules say that capitalism is king. And if your business don't work, then it just goes under because you couldn't handle it. Because this is capitalism, buddy. Those were your rules. And I'm like, cool, let's follow them. And then you're like, well, no, I don't want to follow them no more. Until I get back on top, then I want to follow them again. It's like, whoa. You gotta follow your rules. Now, that's my only issue.
I don't want to sound like a Hotep. Cool. I don't want to sound like a
Hotep time. Hotep time with Solar Grey.
I'm sorry, bro. See, everything you're saying would make sense in a vacuum if you assume that the rules that they tell you are rules that they ain't lying about. Because the whole
True.
thing about capitalism,
Open your third eye, my brother.
yeah, third eye, bro, third eye. Because see, when you look at the situation for what it is, capitalism in and of itself is all about them streets. It really is. It's, yo, bro, got mine. I'm gonna sell at schools if I gotta get mine. I don't care about your grandmama. I'm trying to get mine. That is what it has turned into. Not like in the 70s and the 30s where it was like, nah, man, you don't sell this stuff around schools. You don't sell this stuff to churches. If I see you even talk to my grandma, we got a problem, you know? And that was the whole thing. And again, this stuff changed in the 80s. So when I was watching
who's that guy?
Oh, the devil?
666.
Could it be
the mark of the beast?
Satan? Yeah, that's right. Satan forgets. That's right, mommy.
Forgets.
He forgot. Satan forgot. So when I saw Sorry to Bother You, the moment that Danny Glover was like, when he explained what the white voice was, I'm like, we've gone into weird territory. And what happened, it could have been that, like with the Sapiens. Yeah, it could have been them. It could have been a black hole that leads to a universe where cockroaches look like supermodels and they spend their time playing funkadelic covers with a beach ball covered in udders. Okay, it could have been that weird. See, I was already
even with that voice, I was like, okay, cool. I'm looking at a dark humor satire, and I mean, in a way, I still was. But that thing said that was
not
like
in a way.
We're on the dark humor satire road. Here we go. We're just riding along. Oh, we're having fun.
It was like, hey, oh yeah, this dark enough for you? This dark? Yeah, this is some dark satire. Look at this.
Like, oh,
look at that. Yeah, no. All right, yeah, check it out. We got this tunnel coming up.
We're gonna go through this tunnel real quick.
Like what? It's yeah, no, we gonna get dark. No, we got the Wayne Brady and Denzel Washington that we're picking up in there. And they're like, yeah, there we went straight.
It's like, oh, don't worry about the tunnel. The tunnel's gonna be fine. Oh, okay, cool. Sure, go ahead.